Hi guys, welcome back, Agrarian Skies with me, Sid, and welcome to my tiny little kitchen. It's so small, and it's so bare. But we're going to do a little bit about that today. We're also going to try and complete a couple more quests, and it's near, far. This is quite fun. Yeah, I'm going to try and stop doing that now. And so the quests I want to complete today are, specifically, I want to get on and do this one. So I need to get my machines in and start making some sludge. So that's one thing. And the other one I definitely want to get done today is this one, which means I'm going to have to go and spawn a blaze. So I've done a little bit of prep work. But first things first, we're going to need, in the kitchen, we're going to need some worktops. So my worktop is going to be there. Random worktop. Now I could do a faff around with aqueous accumulators. I'll show you what I've been up to out there in a moment, and do all sorts of wondrous things with those. But there is in, let me just eat some toast. I love the fact that it's an entire toasted loaf rather than a slice of toast. I don't think I'd be able to eat one anyway. There is a thing in Pam's, in the Harvest Craft mod, which gives me an infinite water source, and I can craft it with absolutely zero water. It just takes 6 iron, which is it's fine. It's not a biggie. So whack that down there. There we've got a sink, and next to the sink, I'm going to stick my barrel. That's in fact no. I'm going to stick my barrel next to the door. So it's like a bit of a waste bin, although there is a waste bin that I can build. So the first thing I'm going to need to do, I could not find my bucket anyway, I've had to make another one, is get some ceramic clay. I only need a couple of these, but give me that bucket back. We'll make another one. Bonk. That'll do me. That's enough for what we need. And then we can... Oh, I need to break those down. And I need to go and grab some bone meal. Geronimo! Nothing. I don't think anything's changed down here. This is still a bit ghetto. We'll show you this. I've been processing metal, so I've got iron for days now. I've got other metals to process up as well. But yeah, the iron side of things, I basically went and took my fortune hammer to the ores. There are easy ways of getting the materials, and now I've got my automation over there. Not a biggie. Right, give me some bone meal. Bone meal. If I put bone meal, where would I be? I must have some bone meal across here somewhere. Or have I used it all? Bone meal? No. Alright, not a problem. We can go and do the rest over the other side. Okay, so what else have I done? Nothing much changed over here. This is still a bit ghetto. I need to sort out my gardening side. I've got all got my bread up, Buttercup, and if I can find you, where are you? Are you Daisy? And there's Nameless Child, and we also have the sheep and Nameless Child, and the pig and Nameless Child, because I don't name things that I'm going to kill. Now over here, you'll notice down there, the tree farms have completely gone, and if I retract the drawbridge, this is now 2 separate floating islands. So yeah, we're done there. And on this island I've put all my fruit trees. Not a vast amount of them, but it's nice and wild. It is lit up and fully spawn proof. These are just ones when you bone meal. I'm getting a cat infestation because over here I built an island for today's project, and this is, you can see here, that bit's forest. I've also moved the mycelium onto its own little islandy bit, and don't do that to me, zombie. This now has its own little bit going round. Now this lip of cobble going round here wasn't cobble, but those damned endermen, when they were falling down, were pinching the dirt. They were actually reaching through the wall and snagging the dirt as they went past, so I had to extend that so they can't get in there. Now down here we've got this. I've taken the flesh, I'll go into that in a moment. The flesh bit over, that's all the same. That's all the same apart from the cat. So what I'm doing now is I'm piping rotten flesh into these barrels. I've got two just in case this one we had overflow, and that is just pushing out into a barrel once it comes into dirt. So it's just a bit of pipe in there. This has been running, got bucket loads of diamonds, iron, and we've got so much ore, it's silly. 2 and a bit stacks of redstone now, which is nice. And that's after I've made a whole load of wiring for the next, the second part of the thing, for the project thing. And we've got things. That gravel I took out because what I've been doing is periodically I have. What's my volume set at? No, it's the same as it was before. If this gets a bit low, I've been popping. Let me just stick you in there. I don't need that. Been popping sand in there and letting so we've always got at least one space with dust in it, because this isn't quite perfect for that. Where'd the kitty go? Here, kitty. Puss, puss. Oh, it's about somewhere. The amps, they do absolutely go mad down here. They just go completely stir crazy. So this is still a little bit open and uncovered. I haven't done anything beyond put the stuff in there. Got my sissy bar still in place. So I've got a bit of working space. Right. So get my what did I need to do? I needed bones. Bones. Oh, God. Apologies for the noise on that little swine. We'll just make a bit of that up. We'll turn that into porcelain clay. Grab a diamond. Oh, not that. Actually, I could have done that, but is it that one? Yeah. I can never remember which buttons used to do what, and I need a dull. That one. Make me one of those. Actually, don't make me one of those. Oops. Only problem with having that quite so close to it is it does tend to pinch things from you. Do it that way because the emeralds are probably less useful to me than the diamonds at this stage. So we got my precious doll, and then I need to make a fiery doll. I'm going to need netherwort. Netherwort. Have I got any netherwort? I think I need to sift some soul sand, don't I? And I get soul sand by sticking sand into witch water. So I'm going to need some sand. The one thing I hadn't, what else did I need for that while I'm at it? 4 blaze, 1 redstone, 2 glowstone. Let me just get those while I'm here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 and 1. So it's just the netherwort or wart that I'm missing. Right, I'm going to go and check over at the other on the my other chests, see if I actually have got any. And I will be back in a moment. Okay, this is taking longer than I am liking. And I remembered that I have got a aqueous accumulator. So my plan is, oh, is that going to flood out the side? Oh God, I can't see. Can't see. Does it matter? Oh, this matters. I can't go down now. Alright. Up we go. Bonk. And bonk. And I'm going to get my bucket of water. I'm going to place Wanderer. And because that, if it didn't do that, I would have been quite happy bucketing that around. But because that, it's a pain in the bum. So, in you go, Mr. Aqueous Accumulator. Fill up. And then I am going to go and go bonk. And bonk. And that's that. And then I can go instant witch water. Let's you have you back if I can get you. Don't you dare go off the edge. Mind you, better it than me. So now I can take my... all I've really got is a blue glow shroom, which was really handy. And some quartz, which is actually handy, so I can't really complain at that. So if I stand in the middle here and go bonk, 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 this will be a lot quicker. Unless of course you're trying to hit fences with your bread. Bonk, 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 bonk. So I'll be back once I've actually managed to get some nether warts. Okay, I went through about a third of a stack. I've got a blackberry bush, some more glow shrooms, some quartz, and 2 netherrack. I wanted to do 2 because I want to plant some. And we should now be able to go make me one of those, Angry Doll. Now, I'm just going to put that in there just in case this thing gets out of hand. I'm going to have this down here because I think a water source will be handy down here, and of course I'm going to try and spawn a blaze, so I'm going to take a bucket of water with me. Now I've already set up down here a stone barrel. I've got this is actually not for this is not a spawning chamber, as you can tell, because we've got this little bit extra here. But it will do for now. I'm also just going to stick the torches up on the walls for now as well. And block this off just to stop the little bugger escaping. And let's get ready for Mr. Blaze. This takes a while, I believe, and hopefully this will be similar to mob spawning rules, so it should spawn in this chamber. I don't think he can spawn outside. I really hope he can't. Come on. Come on, Mr. Blaze. Come on, Mr. Blaze. Come play with me. I really hope he drops a blaze rod, because otherwise I'm going to have to go and grind some more nether warts, or grow some, bit of both maybe. But nether wart takes so long to grow. How long do you take, huh? Oh, it was a long way from there. We go. Tight ass git. Right, back to grinding. See you in a mo. Okay, take 2. I just sieved another stack of soul sand. Stack and a bit actually, because I had a little bit of sand, so I used that as well. And here we go. We're just waiting for our little visitor from the nether. Of course, I suppose there is a danger he could be legendary. Oh god, that would be horrible. Please don't let him be legendary. Please, please, please don't let him be legendary. Anytime, when you're ready. Got it! Yes! We are on to complete that quest. Well, at least we're on to do that bit of the quest. So I'm going to prepare. The other thing I need to do is a bit of micro-blocking because I want to bring... I can take that out now. And I can take that one out. That's where we're going up. Yeah, I'm going to want to bring... Let me get this right. Power down here. Then we're going to be taking from here, we're going to be taking, well, power and liquid, and we're going to bring items back, because this is where my sludge boiler is going to live, well away from me. So I'm going to head over and just get the next bits. I put a door on here. I got fed up of cats coming in, unwelcome cats. Meow. Well, I'll let you live. And I'll be back in a moment. Okay, back again. I just made up the bits we needed. Brewing stand, machine frame. Quite expensive in redstone, this one. But there's my auto brewer. And with a bit of luck... Why? No. 100%. We'll take bag number 2. So that gives us never again. I need to make a creepy doll. So I will get that one. That's pretty quick to do, actually. Ironically, the blaze rod is a reward for that. Okay, let's just post these. I did a whole load of metals as well over here. These are, I haven't transferred them over yet. Let me get rid of these out of my inventory. That can just sit up there for now, and let's see what we got in the reward bag. Blackberry, corn and lettuce. Great. Right, so I've got with me, well, we can leave the auto brewer behind for now. I need to clean all this out. I've got this hooked up just so everything that I put in there gets stuffed into the chest. Keeps things simple. So what I want to do is I want to go and put my planter in here, like that, just like that. Now that is currently unupgraded, so it's only going to do a 3x3 area, and I want to give it a upgrade, which means I'm probably going to need to run back and get things. So if it does 3x3, that will take it to 4x4. I was thinking iron, which is 4 iron, some raw plastic. I may need to make some of that. That's not urgent right now for getting this going, so that's in place. So I need to bring power from down here. Probably the easiest way would be to come out. I'll tell you that. Let me just check I'm not jumping over void here. That thing is a real pain in the backside when you don't want it to go scooping stuff up. So if you take this out, just for now, and hopefully I've got enough. I made a bucket load, used a stack of redstone making energy conduits. So if we come round here, am I safe doing that one? I believe I am. In fact, we can just take that out there and come around to here. And then, now this is where it gets a bit leery. Well, not leery for me, but because I'm obviously not 1 block high. Let me just do a couple of those. That'll do me. And God, I always do that, and I never learn. So if we can get this going on. That is a cover, isn't it? Yes. Like that. And then we can go like that. That'll keep the aesthetics okay for now. And I suppose I could come up like that. It doesn't actually matter that this is polished stone on the inside, to be honest, but smooth stone on the inside, I should say. So that brings us our power from here, and that's juicing up and doing its ting. And for this mission, that is actually all I need to do for this quest. What I do need to go is go and grab some saplings, which I should have brought with me. You still stuck there, kitty? Tell you what, let me help you. It wasn't real, honest. It was just a pretend cat in a game. I just imagine people squawking it. Oh, you killed the cat. What did I want? Saplings. Okay, let's go and grab those. And go and grab those. And I'll take half of those. Any more? Don't think I've got some jungle stuff and things, but so this is going to be running as a tree farm. And you know Karma's going to probably get me for this. I've got some dirt, so we can grab that. And so many cats. Pop that down. Let's get the F7 mode on and take that out. So that will be a 3x3. That will be a 4. That will be 5x5. Okay. So if I stick a torch down there. Oops. I don't actually want to ever come out on this platform. Because, quite frankly, it terrifies me. There we go. That's lovely. Right, so that's our planting area done. And I'm going to go and give this thing these saplings. And that will be happily planted and yada yada. He says hopefully. Oh, why did I come up that way? Oh well. So that is our 3x3. And then here I want my harvester. And that's facing the wrong way. Wrench it round. And that is, let's have a look. That is 1, 2, 3, it's the fourth one along. Okay. So then we can go and get that wired in. So down here. 1, 2, 3, fourth one along. And we'll have that out there. And the world should be reasonably good and happy with that. Now, probably the easiest thing to do here, just thinking this through, would be take this actually down a level. It's always spaghetti junction of wires, it's normal, especially when I start doing this stuff. And then we can come out here one, out another one, up, and power in there. And that should then have the harvester thing going. Now that's not going to work without these upgrades, so I'm going to need to go and make those now. Just fill this in for new. There may be some changes to this, but for now that will do. Okay, I'm going to go and make these upgrades and let this start harvesting to the point that I can get a bucket of sludge out of it, and I will be back in a moment. Okay, I've used my Silk Touch sword. Just two things. I've micro blocked up some covers. I've come over onto this precarious ledge to install the upgrade for this. I thought I'd get the piping in while I was at it. So that one's off, and that should in a moment go and harvest all those trees with a bit of luck. I should be covering a 5x5 area now. 1, 2, 3, 1. Let me just have I put this in the wrong place. 1. That's a 3x3. That increases the radius 1. That increases the radius 2. Why have you not? Oh, I know why you've not, because there's no inventory for that to pump into. That's easily fixed. What I could do with doing is disconnecting that other pipe though. Let me have that out for starters, because that's my sludge. And the mistake I made is I wanted to get that lot, which is going to be problematic. And then that's that one, which is going to need some micro blocking. So let's just do that. And I think I probably want to put the servo on that one, but I'm not 100% certain. So let me just fill that hole and that hole for now, and we'll bring our item ducting down here like that. That should do us. The sludge boiler is going to go, I might as well do it actually on the ceiling, and basically I don't want to come within 3 of that, so as long as I don't enter this corridor, that thing will do its job admirably. Okay, that's got sludge there. I wonder whether I could just build a portable tank for that. Let's go and get some inventory for that harvester. That's probably the first thing to do. Do a double chest. Probably going to need it. I could do an iron chest, but for now this will do the trick nicely. I think I'm going to have to put a sound muffler in there as well as a rain muffler. So with a bit of luck. Anything? No? Oh, I bet I know what the problem is. It definitely needs... Oh, I've done it again. I should just come out the door. Oh well. Let's go back over here. Take my servo, step well away from those trees. We'll stick it to... No, we'll get that on. Do that first. Bonk. And... ignored. Whoa, yeah, that worked. That was the problem. So we should be seeing now down here stuff coming into this chest. Yep, saplings and logs. You can go in there as well for now. Now the other thing I need to do is upgrade this one. So that will now be doing a 5x5 area. If we go and double check on that. Definitely need to do a sound muffler. Do some sheep shearing. So yeah, that is my farm. The growth should be... Oh god. Were you not able to get that then? Oh no, it is. It's just taking its time. Oh well, not a problem. Speed isn't a requirement. Oh. Oh god. Shut it. Right. What I am wondering... There's too much there. It's probably just going to be quicker to make another one of those, I think. Have I got... I haven't got the glass here. Right, I'm going to grab that just to get this sludge, because I need to get some sludge before I hook this up. That... Oh, actually, no. Oh, God, I've got a bucket of water. Bunk. Come back here. Bunk. Bucket o' sludge. Give me a bucket o' sludge. Lovely. Right. I'm going to turn this quest in now, and then I'm going to finish hooking this wiring all up, and we will be learning to skyblock A. Sludge, we've got it, we've got that, we've got that. We're going to do a manual select, and I am going to take the ender lily seeds, because they're... Oh, do I want... I can get them, I think. Don't need those. Yeah, we'll take the ender lily seeds, that's fine. So that takes us on to expanding the farms, where it wants a tin upgrade and a precision sledgehammer. So that's probably one for next time. And then there's just 2 more for that, and then there's this, and we've completed this quest tree, which is good. Right, I'm going to finish off wiring this up, and I will be back in a moment. Okay, that is wired in. So I've got a item duct in vacuum mode up here, pointing back into the planter, which is set to accept oak saplings. That's coming in all through here, and this is after running for a while. It's got 60 clay, all sorts of tainted soil, soul sand, netherrack, peat, sand, gravel, quite a bit of wood. God knows where they came from. Not too worried about the wiring down here, because this is the factory floor. Anyway, I'm conscious of time, so a couple of things. The reason that's down there is because of this. Go within 3 blocks of it, and that is what happens. So that's pretty much it for this episode. The only thing that remains to be said is I will be installing a sound muffler near that, but I will be live streaming Agrarian Skies tonight, which will be whatever the date is, Saturday, at 9 o'clock usual time. I'm going to be live streaming this for a change, just because I can, and there'll be an announcement on the channel, so you know, please do join us. We'll see whether we can knock down some of these other quests and move on just a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty successful, I think, in terms of that. That one's pretty much empty, that one's pretty much full. So power wise, we're still holding our own. So till next time, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And see you soon. Bye for now.